Welcome to another episode of Unfiltered Arguments. Here I got my boy Derek.
What's good?
Here I got my boy Rand.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
All right, fellas. Today we're gonna be arguing about. Hold on, let me get it real quick.
Listen, ho, before you go to this shit,
right.
are you gonna be included in this shit? Because you try to be like, no,
actually, my role today is gonna be tiebreaker. So if y'all two, I'm hoping that you two don't have the same choice, but y'all probably do because y'all like-minded individuals. So either I'm going to be devil's advocate or I'm going to be tiebreaker. I'll tell you what I really think afterwards.
Or you going to be the motherfucker that they cuss out. I mean, you know, it is what it is.
It's either,
all right,
same.
So y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
What will we arguing?
All right, today we're arguing, is it better to be rich with no friends or poor with many friends?
Explain.
Define poor.
Hold on. I'm about to say, define poor. How long are we rich? How long are we poor? How many friends? Can we get money if we are poor?
Yeah.
All right. How about this?
All that shit.
All right. Let's say.
He gonna come with some bullshit. I already know.
Let's say, no. You know, I'm always fair. Fair.
No bullshit.
I have never argued a topic in which it wasn't two fair outcomes. I made sure that each outcome no. Equal amount.
That's not the problem. The problem is how you try to stage this shit up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then you got us trying to switch this shit. No, you can't switch it, but you can switch it.
Yeah, it's my segment. When you get your segment, you can.
I'm sorry.
Like, Derek, what is he saying? This is the whole reason I did this, so I can be in control of something.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Nah, you're good, man. It's all good, man. It's it's levels to this shit.
Hey, Joe, and fuck you and your little segment, sir. Okay,
damn.
Take that to the bank.
Pretty much, he said, you ain't in my tax bracket.
Hey, I ain't saying all that. I ain't saying all that, Dad. But something had to be said, bro. It's fun over here.
I see how Joe been feeling today, bro. I see how you been feeling.
It's the vaccine that we talking about.
You done put something in y'all ass.
I tell you what, you know what, you're gonna have to see me in the hands now.
All right, come on. All right,
go ahead, man.
Y'all on different days, so I can't fight y'all the same day. All right, so poor being you're not homeless poor, but you struggling poor. Like, and I'm talking about this ain't no paycheck to paycheck. I'm talking about like you basically living off the system, and it don't seem like it's gonna be up. But as far as friends goes, it can be as many friends you want. Most people don't want no more than about 4 or 5 friends. You got your close friends or whatever, blah blah blah. As far as if you're able to get money or not, no. For the sake of the argument, you will stay in the tax bracket, in the money situation that you are in for the sake of an argument. If you choose to have friends, you will not have bread. That is just how it is gonna go. But if you choose that bread, you won't have friends. Like it's no ifs, ands, buts. There's no switching it
in between.
Yes.
I ain't gonna switch.
The space one still pissed me off to this day. All right, so
did I switch anything last time? No, that was Derek.
I didn't switch nothing.
With the OnlyFans, he wanted to make it how he wanted to make it. It's me.
Nah,
I'm over that.
You're right, man. You're right. I got it. That nigga Derek is shiesty. All right, so as far as being rich,
let's see what Rand. I handed off to Rand first.
I'm gonna say, y'all need me to explain.
He even finished explaining rich, motherfucker.
I thought he did. I thought he said if you got money, you ain't like you.
Well, I didn't know if y'all needed a certain amount or
no. I need in-depth information. So please continue.
So as far and mind you, this is for the duration of your life. Like this is life. This ain't no like only a couple of years. This is forever. For as long as you exist.
Forever. Okay.
Money wise, you can buy whatever you want, Rich. You are basically Elon Musk, Facebook dude, Mark Zuckerberg, whatever his name is. Like, what's the dude that owns Amazon, Bezos? Right. You are rich. You are to the point where whatever you want, you can buy friends if you wanted to.
Right.
So,
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
I got one important question. Do I got my lady?
No, friends, your girl
I just
friend
asked,
is
That's
still a
motherfucker,
considered
do I have?
friend.
You only have
You are,
family.
yes. You it
She's not
has
my.
to be family. So you ain't got us. You ain't got nobody that's not your blood.
Nobody is not
I'm
my
not
blood.
even gonna, and I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm gonna limit this argument to your mom and your dad for the rich people. That's it. That's all you got. You're not having
That's all I
cousins.
got.
Yeah, because I know you and our boy Jay. He close. Nah, Jay ain't there. Nope. It's just you and your moms
So
and your
look,
pops.
so you
Mhm.
mean tell me if I was married that wouldn't count?
No, because your girlfriend is still a friend.
Friend.
It's in the name. It's in the word. I know Bree don't hit you with
But
the.
that's not my.
So you're my best friend. I know she's hit you with that.
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait a minute. No, technically speaking, she's not my girlfriend anymore.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
You what? No, it's fine, Durant. No, Derek, it's fine. She
How you
was your
started?
I'm just
girlfriend
saying.
before
How you
she
start
is
off?
what she is now.
How you start off as a friend? Goddamn it.
Exactly. So
All right. Y'all getting on my motherfucking nerves. Okay, come on with this shit. Let me see.
all right, man, that's
What
it.
you
It's
go-
on
what
you.
you go?
You said mom
Derek,
and dad.
that's it. Now, if you poor, you can be with Bree all you want. Got the cockroaches and the mice living with you, but you can do whatever you want, man.
That's fucked up, Joe.
Hey, man,
That's
life's
fucked
like
up.
that, man.
Life is fucking.
So let me ask you a question. I'm gonna put you out there. I'm gonna do this. You giving up all the bread in the world for your lady? Or you gonna sit there, you gonna
Don't
throw
pin
me
him.
to the
That's not the
side?
question. Don't pin
You
him
gonna
out
throw
there
me
That's
to
like
fucked up,
that.
and dad.
That's not the
That's
question.
fucked up. That's fucked
Or you
up.
gonna throw Bree
Oh.
aside for that billion? What you
That's
gonna
fucked
do,
up.
Red?
Oh,
That's
What
fucked
you
up.
gonna do,
that
Red?
nigga
That's
dirty.
fucked up. You know what?
you
It's fucked up
gonna do,
because you know the answer to that.
Oh, you gonna give up everything?
You think I worked as hard as I did for her to just no? Fuck that. Give me the roaches and the mice.
Sorry, Shonda.
Damn.
Nah, I don't know. I ain't gonna tell you what I'm really gonna do to
But
Apple.
nah, if you put it in that perspective, yeah, you already know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
So you
so
going
you
poor.
gonna sit there. You ain't gonna be rich. You gonna be poor.
If you gonna put it like that, yes.
But I mean, poor is
How
poor.
about this? How about this? Take
There
girl-
you go. Switch
Take
the
no.
subject.
I'm helping you out.
Goddamn.
I'm helping you out. Like take all the girlfriends. Like this is not reality. This is not reality.
So,
like take
all right,
the
that's fine, that's
girlfriends out of it.
Okay. Well, I know because no, I'm not because I feel like that's a pivotal point in your decision making. I do. I'm gonna argue. I'm gonna argue why. Because you made the point earlier that Bree was his friend before
Yeah.
she was his fiance.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, if they were never friends to begin with, that would never have been a pivotal moment for him. It would never have been a factor in his decision making. But I do get what you're saying because if we remove, but the reason I can't do that is because removing y'all from the equation, like to say that y'all wouldn't exist along with like my girl and everything, that makes it harder for me to make. That makes it easier to make the other decision.
A decision, yeah.
You know, because at that point, it's like fuck y'all. I don't have y'all to begin with. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
So hold on.
He
What
said,
you think, Derek?
he
What
said,
I
I
think?
guess that motherfucker just
No,
don't give a fuck
because you know
about
you're
that.
not. Hey, as business minded as you are, you don't have none of that if you broke.
But
All
that's
that.
listen. That's what I'm about to.
He about to
This is what I'm gonna say.
eat your ass up.
I'm
Here we
going
go.
poor.
Okay.
I'm going poor. Just because, like, I'm gonna get deep with this shit too. Fuck it.
Ooh.
Get deep with this shit.
Go ahead.
Like,
Go
Here we
deep.
go.
like
Here we go.
honestly, bro, like when people say like I don't need no friends, I don't need no new friends, but
That's
that's
a lie.
cap. That's cap.
It's a lie.
Honestly, bro, that's cap. We all need somebody in our life that we can go to. You know what I'm saying? To have that relationship with. So anybody that said they don't need friends is cap. And like I learned from like some of my mentors, like, and it made sense. Like I could see the difference. Some people live a successful life, and some people live a life of significance. You know what I'm saying? Like you rich with no friends, meaning
What the fuck you doing?
You know what I'm saying? Like you bring no like you can get rich off like the stock market and anything like that, but you bring no value to anybody. You making no impact to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. You with you
where
having money,
you
can donate.
wouldn't feel like that to yourself. But if you donate, most likely you still you got some type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? It might not be as big, but
Well, friends being
you donate to some people going to thank you and you know everything like that. So technically, you just rich. You not you know
that's
what I'm
true.
saying? You know what I'm saying? So you rich with no friends, like why the fuck am I here? You know what I'm saying? Like you
I got all this
that's
fucking
why
money.
you got oh, exactly all this money. You can spend it as much on yourself, but it's like I got everything. What I need
Ooh.
something. I need more.
Ooh.
I need
You gonna
more.
have that void. You gonna have that
You know what
void.
I'm saying? But then
Yeah, that's bad.
when you poor, when you poor with your friends, of course you struck. Honestly, we been through it. We start, of course, we young. We've been unemployed. Joe, me and you, we've been unemployed. We unemployed. But it's like at that point, like what you was explaining is like we still
Y'all was
struggling.
unemployed and
We still
still had y'all
struggling.
niggas.
We're still
hey, hey,
struggling,
hey,
but we still
hey.
got some type of income coming in. So we can use those for necessities, only necessities. We can manage, if we're able to manage that and just like buy necessities, but we have our friends with us, it's people that actually love us, they can still
Your
provide
friends poor
something
too,
for
nigga.
us.
If you're poor, your friends poor. Like they can't do nothing
Not
for you, though.
not everything for us, but they do bring some type of value to your life.
Hey,
I
look,
would
we sitting
say
here poor as a bitch right now. What's the fucking difference?
I say
Boom,
this is the difference. One, we're
boom.
not poor. I I
Y'all not
work
poor.
I work with poor people, and
Poor is a
uh,
mindset.
you know what's crazy, Derek? I would have disagreed with you just to be an asshole, but I truly
He can't
I
look.
no, I
I
can't.
get facts. He can't. It's hard to
No, no,
disagree.
no. You because I've seen it. Like literally, we're thinking of like another reason I might have to start staying later because we're thinking of programs to literally get people out of the mindset of being poor. And it's crazy because benefits and stuff was used not as a means to live by, it was a means to uplift. You're not supposed to be on benefits and stuff like that all the
and stay
time.
right there.
So when you say it poor as a mindset, it truly is. Like these people think that this is the way that they should live their life. And I'm like, yo, no, because everything you do, like there's so much more out there for you. And I know it's not easy for everybody, but at the end of the day, like you don't have to be content with just this. But I don't know. When I proposed the question, it was an easy choice. Like, I mean, of course you're choosing friends, but then I thought about the fact that, like, bro, that means if something goes wrong, you ain't gonna have like it's tough. Like, poor to me is like if my car break down right now, I can't get it fixed. I can't do nothing. Like if I lose my crib, I ain't got nowhere to stay. Like it's like that. To me, poor is like that line, like you teetering that line between homelessness and like whatever
Yeah,
else on the other side of that
this
line.
this is another reason I chose poor too, because like I mentioned before, it's like we all live life. Well, this is just my mindset currently. We all live lives. We all have some type of purpose that we want to fulfill. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if you poor and you have these friends, you have these connections and whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can still fulfill some type of purpose without money. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, like I would coach usually for the rest of my life for free. Like
Mm.
that can take my time.
But why
Like
can't you do that if
I
you're rich though? What if that's your sacrifice? What if literally and I'm not disagreeing with like you already know what my mindset is, but I gotta play devil's advocate. So what if your purpose in life, what if God intended for you to not have those interpersonal relationships, but he wanted to make you a humanitarian. Like he wanted to purposely make sure. Well, I disagree with that too, because God didn't intend for us to live here by ourselves. So I can't say that. You saw, but okay. But for the sake of the argument, sorry, God, please forgive me for what I'm about to do. Let's say for the sake of the argument.
But how can you be a humanitarian without having a relationship?
That's true.
No one is gonna recognize you for your work because they don't give a fuck about you. You have no friends.
But I mean, we don't really know Bezos' friends, but we know him. Like we know of his work. Like you know, like at the end of the day, like while I do agree with you, like I feel like this is where I feel like y'all come from, well, especially you. Nurture your home first. Like those, like nurture the relationships that you have with your friends and interpersonal before you go out here and try to save the world, because that's kind of like your legacy. Right. Like your friends gonna tell your story. Your friends gonna be the one. Like to this day, we still talk about Pig and Steven. Like even that they gone, like we tell their stories. We tell their stories to new people and pass those stories along, and it keeps them alive and to us. But if you rich and you ain't got no friends, the only people that's and when you die, when you die, and you know, let me tell you something. You know when someone impactful has died because the world shakes. When Bernie Mac died, when DMX just passed away, like
Kobe, Michael Jackson,
when Kobe, when MJ, like those were people that literally you could see that they cherished those interpersonal relationships. Like DMX and his goddaughter, what's her name? Paige Harris?
Paige, yeah.
Yeah, like just seeing them in the car and stuff, like seeing him just be him. It hits different.
There's another reason too. They always say you see who your real friends are in like the toughest situations at your lowest. Yep. If I got friends when I at my lowest like this, they're real friends. Yep. I don't bring nothing valuable to them. I can't do nothing for them.
Yep.
They're still my friend. They're there for me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I say when people say I don't need no friends, this and that. But I guess once again that's not friends, but you still have somebody. Well, this I can kind of say it because this is reality. This is fake. Like you, even if you do say that, you do have like a child or a husband or something that you can, you know what I'm saying, that you can talk to, that you know what I'm saying, have the intimate relationship with. You know what I'm saying? So, but in this case, it wouldn't work because you have no child, you have no husband. You know what I'm saying? You need that fulfillment from other, you know what I'm saying, other people.
Because and that's what, like when I originally proposed a question, I was gonna allow kids, husbands, and stuff like that. But then I thought about it. I said, no, because some of these childish motherfuckers out here be friends with their kids. So I can't even allow that. And then I said, but then I was like, to even get the kid, you have to have a relationship with this person. Now, you could be rich and you could, you know, hey, I just want to have the one purpose of continuing my legacy. I want to get you pregnant. Here's a contract, blah, blah, blah. You'll be paid. But then it's like, who's to say that while raising your kid, you won't become friends? And, you know, like, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with becoming friends with your kid, but you need to be a parent first. No cap. But let's say, like, you might find that companionship in your child when they become of older. Like, I know I was talking to my dad and my mom, you know, they say, you know, I was your parent first, but now I can probably be, you know, I'm not gonna be your little friend. You know, our friends are always little, but we can have those conversations now because
it's an age where, you know what I'm saying, you able to drink with them and
you chilling, you vibing, you like, you know what, it's a whole different thing. So I had to make sure that if you rich, you won't gonna have that, which that's trash. Like when y'all was like, what's the point of you having all that money and you can't do nothing with it? I was like, damn, nigga, that means I could build me an amusement park and then I ride that bitch by myself.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You can get all these businesses, but who's gonna support you?
That is so crazy. Like literally, and you know, for real, bro. I don't know if y'all remember when we was kids and we ain't had no money. When we used to just meet up Either we shooting ball, or we just talking trash,
yeah.
and we just being like, bro. Hands down, those were the best times. We all right. Let's be honest. We making good money now, and we be more miserable now than we was kids.
Cause it's the fulfillment, man. So, I mean, money ain't gonna bring. Of course, money helps.
Yep.
But
it ain't gonna bring you happiness, though.
You know what I'm saying? It's certain. Yeah, exactly. It's that inner. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you got to fulfill within yourself. That happiness, that peace. Money ain't gonna bring that to you. Always, I should say. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it helps you have the shelter, have food, have clothes on your back. But what I got the shit. What I'm aware to.
You know, my parents used to always say that they grew up poor. You know, they ain't have a whole lot, but they was happy. They had what they needed, and they were happy. You know, and I think that's. I think that you can be a rich kid or a rich adult and be miserable as hell, and you have anything you want in the world, but it won't be like you said that one thing you need. And you can be the poorest person on earth and smile from ear to ear every day. Like it was this girl that I went to ODU with. I didn't even know this chick was sleeping in her car. Like poor. She couldn't afford housing. She couldn't afford nothing. And I remember like word had got out that she was doing that, and like, you know, people got together because her friends didn't even know, and people got together and was like, why are you sleeping in your car when you could be sleeping on my couch or whatever? And she was like, nah. She was like, I'm not gonna do that. And he was like, well, what am I here for? You know? So I mean,
and that's it. And being poor, having those friends, that's the shit that keep you going.
Yeah, I was about to say it's the drive.
Poor, you know what I'm saying? If you poor with no friend, like it's like, nah, it's I got no point. But it's like you got those friends, those are shit that motivates you. Like, even though in this situation you
ain't going nowhere.
You ain't going nowhere, but you got hope.
Yeah.
You got that hope. You feel like it's close, even though, but every day you're gonna get up and keep going, even though like you know what I'm saying, like nothing is really coming back to you. But it's like when you're rich, yeah, you don't have that same drive. You know what I'm saying? You there, but it's like what's next? Like
facts.
I can't. It's like
oh, that's word. I went on the wrong pipe.
Yep. So
well, it's unanimous. Everybody wants to be poor. Well, nobody wants to be poor.
Who wants to be poor? Come on, come on, Joe.
Choose that lifestyle for next. For this sake of this argument. I didn't think it was gonna be this deep, but then again, I always underestimate y'all every single time.
Look, when I read it, I was like, ain't no other way. I gotta get deep with this shit.
I gotta start having ignorant people on the podcast because I gotta have someone talk some ignorance. Y'all be talking too much sense. Even when we try to be ignorant,
if you need me to be ignorant, I mean, I get it. You know,
be quiet. I
Not
hear pulling
really.
no caps out thin air like that.
Exactly.
But
hey, listen. You got to be able to think quick on your feet, my guy.
I agree.
True.
I agree.
Well,
I ain't trying to be that
good
person.
argument. That might be a good argument. What's better, common sense or book sense? I might make that one. Everybody says common sense.
That's a tough one.
Everybody says common sense, but common sense,
I ain't gonna say.
I don't know. It'll get you far, but that book sense will get you far too. So
I ain't gonna say.
Well, Joe, you know my motto towards you. You know,
I'm gonna tell you right now. You know. I have come a very long way.
Yeah, it was rough.
A very long way from them early days, but that's a story for another time.
Yeah, that's a story we're not gonna have on live, on recorded stuff. We're gonna just talk about that on the side. Put that man out there like that.
We live our truths, man.
There, I ain't forgive you for the last time, man. I'm still upset with you, Bob. But with that being said, this concludes another episode of Unfiltered Arguments. There, do that thing that only you can do.
Man, we appreciate y'all every 2 weeks tuning in to these to this series, I guess you can call it, Unfiltered Arguments. Make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel, get our numbers up, get our views up, keep supporting us. But for our regular podcast, you can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, as well as SoundCloud, and you can follow our other social media Facebook Unfiltered Brothers, Twitter Unfiltered Bros, Instagram Unfiltered Brothers Podcast.
With that, that concludes another episode of Unfiltered Arguments. Y'all be safe, y'all be blessed, and we're out of here. Peace.
God bless.
Peace.